ID up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall every Saturday.
Like I mentioned in the beginning, your version of Juicy, of Biggie Smalls, I mean, it's too intense. I know you have a passion for Biggie's lyrics and voice. It's just amazing to see you get into that trance, you know, the state of mind. I saw a couple of versions when you're singing. For me, the passion is amazing. I mean, can you talk more about your passion for hip hop? Because I know you have a passion for classical music and it shows. But your passion for hip hop is sometimes people don't get that. I mean, how are you mixing classical with hip hop? You know, it doesn't get together. But when you do it, it goes out so smooth and so creative. May I say, really nice.
Thank you. Yeah, well, I love hip hop so much.
Okay.
You know, obviously, as I said. But what I love about it is how direct it is, how it's storytelling, how, I mean, honestly, a lot of hip hop samples classical music, a lot of great hip hop does. And in a way, all I'm doing is just like going on that idea, but I'm creating the samples instead of bringing them in from old records, you know? So it's kind of like I'm just borrowing from a tradition that's already so rich, you know? And I love that. I love heavy beats. I love heavy bass. But I also love, you know, the complexities of classical music and just the way, you know, all the swells and the, you know, the emotion behind it and everything. Put them together.
Yeah. For me, when you put these together, that's amazing. You know the what do you think about the hip hop scene right now? I mean, for me, when I was a bit younger, I used to love, for example, listening to Talib Kweli going on the stage in something called Deaf Poetry or something like that. They used to go on the stage and just, you know, just pour their heart out. I think that hip hop is kind of movement, you know, like some kind of, because right now we have it differently. Even in where I live, there's a lot of rap and hip hop groups, and all they talk about are just one direction, you know, just how to get that girl doing that and how to do this and doing that. This is not, I don't think what hip hop, I don't think that is hip hop, you know. So.
No, well, yeah, I sad to say, I can't say that I'm a huge fan of much that's come out recently, but I'm sure, you know what, I want to trust that it's out there, but I just haven't found it, you know.
Yeah.
There are a few artists that are doing interesting things, but I have to say, I always go back to that early 90s, mid-90s, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody from Wu-Tang and Method Man and...
Wu-Tang,
you know,
they're my favorite band. I love
I
Wu-Tang.
love that. I love that. And, you know, I like Tupac too, but I have to say I'm really a big fan. You know what I've been listening to a lot lately?
What?
Lil' Kim. So I think she is super underrated.
Really?
I had no idea. Yeah, I think Lil' Kim is, especially that first record.
Okay.
Pretty good.
That's interesting to know, really. Yeah, I mean, I didn't listen a lot to Lil' Kim, but yeah. I mean, coming from an artist like you, saying Lil' Kim is underrated, that's amazing. That's why I want people to look at, you know. I mean, the perception.
Yeah, well, the production is amazing. Like, the beats are incredible. Plus, her flow and her attitude is good. Plus, some of it's hilarious. It's so dirty. Like, it's so good. So good. But it's really clever at the same time, you know? It's not like just dirty for the sake of being dirty. It's really clever. So
I get you. Yeah. What do you? I'm sure in the States, maybe, and in Canada, you have in the States, Canada, Europe. There's a lot of radios that are commercialized. You know, well, what do you think about that? I mean, what is your input about that? And are you a downloader? I mean, are you a download fan, or anti-downloader?
Well, you mean like people downloading my music for free?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I think honestly, I'd rather have people come to my shows than buy CDs off of me.
Well,
because
let me stop you here for a second. I think that's the first honest answer I get. Really, I like how you took that, because most of the people, say okay, steal my music, I don't care. But at the end of the day, I mean, you're working hard for it, you know, and
Yeah. And that's not to say that. I mean, that's how, you know, how artists make a living. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, it's tough to say, oh yeah, just download it, I don't care. I do care, but I would rather someone download my work and become aware of me and be inspired by my work and then show, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole chain of events. So if people can be inspired by the work by downloading it for free, or by somebody putting it on a mixtape or whatever, or sharing it, then to me that's so much more important than the 99 cents that I would have got.
Wow.
That being said,
Yeah.
it's impossible to make living if everybody gets your shit for free. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right. No, you're right. And that's the honest. That's the like really the best answer I've got. Like so far, and I love that. I love your honesty. Really, it's awesome. It's awesome. But I really don't know. It feels like I really don't want to end this interview. I just wanted to go on and on and on. But I know you got some stuff to do as well. One question will come to mind is what are you working on right now? I know your new album is awesome, Symphonies. It's really amazing. I listened to all the songs. Are you working on something currently?
I am, yeah. It doesn't have a title yet.
Okay.
But I have written most of the songs. They're pretty much, a few of them need some work arrangement-wise, but as far as the meat of the song, a lot of that's there. And I'm going to be recording in the next couple of months. So, I hope to put something out by next summer. So.
Oh, best of luck.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe Revolt will be
you.
on that on that album. Maybe one song could be called Revolt. Yeah, imagine that happens. Oh my God, I'll flip out. Yeah, you see, the way I called Revolt is from Revolution. Revolt, Revolution, and voltage and radio. That's how I came up with the idea. And I hope I can make a difference in whatever. And it's people like you, and it's artists especially like you, that with your support and with your time, really gives me a lot. I'm really thankful again. I can't be thankful enough.
Pleasure is all mine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
At the end, I really would like to say that again, your music inspired me and inspires a lot of people. Like I told you, a friend of mine introduced me to your music, and from that sense,
Okay.
I kept following you, and I decided to reach out and have a small interview with you, and here we go, we're doing it. So thanks a lot again. At the end, any words you would like to say to Revolt Radio listeners? Anything at all?
Just keep being inspired, and sometimes inspiration takes a little effort, but look for it. Look for it.
Yeah.
I'd also like to say a big shout out to Revolt.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
So
Thank you
for
very
having
much.
me.
Thank you very much, Emily. Really. Props.
Working so hard.